All right, now that you're done with your painting, so I added in all the details. I don't have to add anything else to my painting, right? I can take off the tape. So we taped our painting in the beginning. Notice that I got some paint on the outside, or like onto the tape. That's totally okay. That's kind of the purpose of the tape. If anything, I highly suggest don't try to like avoid painting onto the tape. Go right over it. Okay, the reason is when you take it off, like I'm about to do now, you're going to get a nice border around your painting. So try to go a little slow. It's okay if you accidentally take some of the paper off. The blue tape shouldn't take that much of it off since it's like not that sticky. So I'm pulling it off really slowly. And then I want you to notice, right? Even the parts that are white, it leaves this really clean line, which is why I suggested that you actually paint your background or paint whatever is supposed to be white, like with white paint, okay? Try not to leave your canvas or your painting area just paper. Try to always have paint on top of it because you can see the difference between the paint and the paper, okay? And even from far away, okay? The paper is a little duller, the paint is a little shinier, and that's why we want to keep. That's why we want to paint white and not just use the paper. So there, I ripped a little bit of the paper. That's okay. Just go slowly, and hopefully it doesn't rip too deep into the paper. If it does, it's fine. It's on the border. From far away, like on the camera, you can't really tell. Only if you look really closely and you're like actively looking for parts of your paper that are ripped. And again, if it is ripped, it's fine, right? The painting is right here. This is just the border, okay? Your painting is not ruined just because your border has a little bit of a rip on it. Now, if you rip the whole paper like that, then it's noticeable. Then it's like, maybe we have a problem. But it's pretty unlikely if you're being careful for that to happen. So yeah, there you go. We got two sides, almost done. Take it one side at a time, guys. Take it really slow. You know, you worked really hard to get to this point in your painting. Don't rush it at the very, very end. At this point, you're not even painting anymore. If you do have anything that you need to add to your painting, it's going to be really difficult to do after this point because you're no longer going to have the tape to block the sides. And anything you add to the sides may end up ruining that border, that like nice border around your painting, okay? There we go. There's my painting completed. You can see, right? There's a bit of like a lift from where the paint is, right? As in the paint is a little bit higher than the actual paper because paint is thick, right? Paint is not just like marker where it absorbs into the paper. It actually sits on top of the paper, okay? It actually sits on top of your canvas. And there you have it. There's my two-dimensional drawing. Oh, sorry, not drawing, painting.